So we have here some Thalia Stompy, which is a deck I've only played in one league. In that competitive league, I 4-1'd. I should have 5-0'd, I believe, but I punted game 3 hard, not remembering that Gemstone Mine, or Gemstone Cavern does not tap for colorless. So let's examine what this hand does. This hand has turn 1, Eldrazi Temple, and I can put Chalice on 1. And then I can go turn 2, nothing, turn 3, Thought Knot. That might be fine. And then I can just top deck a land and go turn 4, Smasher. This hand's perfectly fine to do that. So let's keep this. Finks is much better in any list that runs Exile. Any list that runs Viscerous here. Okay, let's see how good Chalice on 1 is here against Frozen Reaper. Well, looks pretty good so far. And we top deck the Eldrazi Temple, so we're just doing busted things here, ladies and gentlemen. We're up against Storm. Alright, we'll just take the Manamorphose. And the next turn we get to swing for 9. This deck is busted, buddies. This deck is busted. Like, I don't really know what they can do here. 2, 4, 5, smash. And the next turn we drop a Chalice on 2. Unsubstantiate the Chalice. Absolutely. The window they had was very small though. So Rest in Peace is good against Storm. I could run some number of Sorcerer's Spyglass does nothing. Worship. I don't think Worship's good enough. I might want some number of Dismember to stop their creatures. So let's look this over. Leonin Arbiter, I wish I remember. Did they? I don't think they had fetches, right? No fetches. They do have like a repeal though. They do have some sort of bounce spell. I think it's repeal. They need 3 mana for that though. I think they have no. I think they'd run no fetches. I think this is fetchless Storm, so Arbiter would be an easy cut. Gemstone Caverns is great here. I'll remember to cut that. I don't think any want Worship. Cast Out, probably not good enough. Well, a Cast Out does cycle, so I might want that over like a Deck and Stone. Correct. Arbiter does hit gifts. Good call, good call. So what would I'll Cast Out then. Probably Resto. I think this is what I want here. Hey, Spider Space, you have perfect timing. I'm playing your deck. Yeah, this is an easy mull. So for those who don't know, Spider Space, who's in the chat right now, this is his deck creation. Usually board out gifts. All right, good to know. Mulligan. So I do have the Temple, but this hand doesn't This hand doesn't do anything, so I think I'm going to mulligan this also. Like, this hand would go turn 1 Temple, turn 2 Thalia. Is a turn 2 Thalia good enough against Storm? It might be. Oh, you're right. So I should have kept in Declaration and Storm. I actually might keep this. It's got turn 2 Thalia, turn 3 Thought Knot. Yeah. Just doesn't do anything broken turn 1, and I'll dump a Ghost Quarter here. Yeah. I was just hoping for like a turn 1. I was just hoping for a Chalice again. I don't think they can really... I think they really have to be warped around beating a Chalice on 1. Play the Temple in case I draw another Temple. I think a Thought Knot's better than a Thalia. Alright, what are they doing here? Yep, so they're going to play Empty the Warrens, or... What's rude? How do we beat that? How do I beat that? I don't think I can beat that. Yeah, but it comes right back. Blinking it doesn't... I can't like deal damage while it's blinked. Like, how do I actually beat that card? Yeah, I think the only removal I have, though, is... Yeah, I'm just going to attack. I'm just going to go down to 4 here. I know that they have Grape Shot in hand, but they have 1 card left. So my plan is just... I think I just have to, like, block it and kill it. I think I need to trade with it. Okay, I'm fine with that. I could deck them. I'll put that on Eldrazi. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I can go Thalia, Rest in Peace, block with the Thalia, and start. I can't actually deal damage to them, so I don't even know why I attacked last turn. Yeah, I think that's the line. Yeah, I can't do much. Do I think Devoted Company will benefit more from the new Mulligan rule? Yeah, I think it's going to benefit a lot. You only need a few cards to win, but you do need a bunch of lands. I absolutely think that Devoted Company benefits here. Okay, so I can just keep blinking their dude, buy a little bit of time here. Yeah, everyone does benefit from the new rule. I think Tron benefits a lot. I think Burn benefits a lot. Yeah, I just don't know how I'm going to win this without a... Like maybe a Smasher block, like Smasher Thought Knot block or something. Sure. Could do that. I can't now. So 3 to blink. So I think I thought not. And hold up blink. Oh, I didn't need to pay life with the desert. That was a mistake. I thought it was white mana. I misread it. I thought I was not paying the life. I don't think it benefits much. They're a critical mass deck. I think burn benefits in that they can cut lands. I think burn can actually go down to like 16 or so lands and be fine. So that's the blink. Let's drop Rest in Peace and go from there. My MTGO name is Uvenwraith, Uvenwraith. Sure. Yeah, Dredge can... It benefits Dredge a lot. They can put Creeping Shells in the bottom of their deck, and Narcomoebas. Wait, I was doing this right before. Yep. Smasher's good, so I have Smasher mana, and I still have, yeah, Smasher's probably exactly what I want here. Now I can block Smasher and Thought-Knot into Imperium if they attack, and I can start getting ahead. The problem is that Izzet Phoenix is so powerful, and that's what's really holding Company down. It's the only real bad matchup Company has. Everything else is either even or slightly favored across the entire board for Company. They can't attack here. So I'm just going to, I guess, mill them. I have another Platinum Empyrean. Let's just get rid of that, so they can't hard cast it. I really do need a Chalice, you're right. So I'll actually crack the Canopy then. That doesn't do anything at the moment. like this. This is like one of my favorite things about this deck is that it has unique ways to win. Like I'm just gonna try to mill them out here. I'll just take Past in Flames. That's a good draw. You're right, I really need Chalice on 1 because I punted and lost 1 life when I shouldn't have. Sure. So they revealed Desperate Ritual, Manamorphose, Steam Vents, Madcap, and Grape Shot. So Grape Shot's a scary one, and I think because it's a sorcery, I'll have to take it from their hand. So Madcap, Manamorphose, and Steam Vents goes into the graveyard. Yeah, they're going to try to Ritual. I'll take Grape Shot from their hand because it's a sorcery. So they do have a Braid, so I might want to. Maybe I should have taken that then too. Done it again. But if they kill the Displacer, I don't really care. Yeah, I'll just get another use here. I don't actually care if they attack because I'll just block a bunch. I think so. I just need a Chalice to stop them from really doing anything here. Displacers do protect each other. Yep. I just thought of the line of reacting to the doing it again after the fact that I already hit OK. That's something I wouldn't have done on paper. Sure. So they draw gifts. What I like about this deck is there's a lot of play to it. Even though it may just look like a taxing deck, but there's a lot of play to the secondary lines. Do they actually not pick anything there? You didn't pay for Arbiter. Let's take the sleight of hand and pass. Can't attack. They have 26 cards left in their deck. As long as they don't draw a bolt, I think we win. $25 cards left in their deck. Blinking Arbiter is a gross line, Spider Space. Bolt's not that great here. Like, it's not that great against me. They might have sided it out. Oh, I... Undo. There. Well, there's the empty of the Warrens. So I'll drop another Rest in Peace. True. True. They only have 20 cards left in their deck, so... I have MTGO finishes. Do I block? I think I block here. Yeah, I do. I've 5-0'd a bunch of times. I only have one that's been listed though. That was with I actually have that was on stream. Yeah, under Ubenwraith. I feel like this is one of the best things that could have happened for us here. Well, it's happened. I mean, if you just search by my name, you can see my 10K win. And if you search, you can also see I have a top 4 in a different event. My last top 8 doesn't show up for some reason, though. Some stores are just really bad at, like, letting people know. So I see no reason just not to attack all out here. MTG Goldfish has one of my top 4 wins. Maybe that was years ago though. My recent top 8 isn't listed under my name. I don't know why. But if you actually look at under SCG, it's there. Okay. Sure. What was wrong with my overlay? And I have one listed right here. I don't know why they don't list them all. It's some weird, stupid thing MTGO does. But there was a while I was competing with Paplajian, and he was just playing more than me, so he was, I don't know, he was getting them all. My Abzan Traverse ones, Fall Leaf got, like, because they only list decks that are similar. So when I was playing Abzan Traverse, this happens. I've never had an Amulet 1 listed because there's so many people that play Amulet. Noble Sultai wasn't listed because there was a weird Sultai list that got picked instead of me. I've had the worst luck getting credit for the 5.0s, but this is a 5.0 list right there, and MTG Goldfish. Yeah, they might have just mistyped the username. I don't know. But, I mean, there's one right there, Keen. Like, if I've gotten more than one, I wouldn't. My first competitive league ever, actually, with Abzan Traverse at 5.0, I was very happy with it. Oh, you could see chat? I'm sorry. Well, I mean, I actually have proof. I have a YouTube video where you can watch that YouTube video with that 5.0 that was just listed there. It was a great, great stream. Nothing like drinking some brews and streaming. That's awesome. Now yeah, they didn't list my last top 8. It was a while. It was like a good stretch, like a 2-year stretch where I just kept going 7-2 at every big event I went to, and that was just not good enough to get listed for anything. It was like when they list top 16, I was like 20th. Just, it was really painful. But yeah, Spider Space, that was a really neat line with bouncing Thalia and then blocking. That was, so after the first strike damage. I liked that a lot. I'm a little worried about Thought-Knot Seer, though, with against humans, like trying to mill them out because they have Vial, so they can always just Vial in response to the second trigger. But I'm glad you were able to hop on right when we were doing some Thalia Stompy. Just like always, these will be on YouTube shortly, but it is past my lunchtime now, so I'm going to be heading off and having some lunch. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Thanks, Keen, for the follow. Thanks, McKinnon, for the subscription. It was awesome. Awesome hanging out with all you guys. I really liked doing the mixed stream. We played a bunch of different decks, and they'll all have videos up on YouTube shortly. Have a good afternoon, everyone. See ya.